And I think it's really important as you go through that process, because at the beginning, you're not thinking about tribunal, you're thinking about how do I get this person back into the workplace, how do I keep my productivity going, you know, but it is really important just to keep some kind of documentation, some kind of notes around the conversations that you've had with them, what they've suggested, what you've said yes or no to, what they've said yes or no to, how you've explored those things, because those things will, if you get to that stage, will be useful to remember. You will remember them, but if you've got them, you know, I really would, and that's part of your one-to-ones with your people and that kind of thing. So I think it is important to have some kind of, and it doesn't have to be, you know, typed up notes, just, you know, your scribbles, just keep hold of them so that you can refer back to them, and you can refer back to them with the person as you go through the process. Well, we tried that, do you want to try again? Or we did that and that didn't really work, or whatever. So I think it's really important to just keep some notes.
It's a massively important point, A, from the perspective of managing it in the first place, and B, from an employment tribunal risk management perspective, because thinking about this as an advocate, if someone has been consulted with about a set of adjustments and doesn't mention a particular adjustment, and then at tribunal tries to assert that adjustment X would have been reasonable, if you've got the notes available to you, the obvious cross-examination question, which would be powerful, is, well, if it's so reasonable and so obvious, why didn't you mention it at the time?
So paper trail, go on, Sharon.
Can I just go right back to the beginning, just for a second? This is all obviously when we get to the kind of legal and the things aren't going quite so well stage. Let's take it right back to the beginning, when you may be employing somebody right from the word go, and they disclose that they have a mental health condition, whatever that is. I think that's the point at which you start to talk about, so what will work for you? What has worked in the past? Again, it's incredibly difficult for some individuals when we keep focusing on it's gone wrong. So let's just go back to, when does it go right? What is there to help it go right? In what circumstances has it worked? Let's do more of what works. And if we can get that conversation started right up front, hopefully we'll avoid all this other stuff further down the line. You've opened up the conversation, you understand what normal behaviour is, what everyday behaviour is, and therefore you'll be able to spot the signs of when things change. And you can just follow through with that communication. I think you had a question.